Good day, welcome back to the module. We're now going to look at module 2 in strategic management. In this module you've now understood the organization, you've understood the environment in which you're working in. In the previous module you also understood the roles and responsibilities of different management levels. Now that you've understood that, you can move on, and in this module you now need to understand how do you plan your strategy. So now you're going to be, the objective of this is really to evaluate strategies, to understand what you need to do to implement strategies. So what you're going to do now is, by understanding the environment, you're now going to look at how do you position the organization to compete within a certain environment. To understand that, you're going to have to learn techniques that teach you how to position your organization in the environment. So to understand where your strengths are, where the weaknesses are you need to overcome, which opportunities you can exploit, and which threats there are in each market. So this module is going to teach you to align strategy with what you did in the previous module on aligning it to the different environments and understanding how the environments can impact on your organization. Now in this module, this is where you start learning a lot of tools and techniques to start positioning the strategy. So you need to understand now the roles of each of those: strategic, functional, operational management in more detail. You also need to understand that strategy is a process. And you'll see in your module there's a lot of frameworks that guide you through and tell you the steps in each of the stages of the process. So it's important that you work through that module. And it's important that you understand the range of how you position a company within the environment. So at the end, and typical exam questions would be about what are the levels of management, what do they do, how does strategy interact with the environment, how do you position an organization in the environment, how do you analyze a company in terms of where you want to go to. And those are the key questions that you will be doing in this module. Some of the other things that you will be looking at in this module is how to create organization structures that support the module or support your strategy. And in this there are a few functional, or there's a few structures in organizations that you'll need to understand. You'll also need to understand, when you look at those organization structures, the diagrams that come with them. Because in the exam you will typically be asked to discuss, apply, and also evaluate the correct organization design that will support the strategy when you implement it.